Congratulations. I know it's been some days, you all. I told y'all I wasn't coming back to after my birthday, okay? So let's get to it. Let me go ahead and drop the disclaimer, you guys. Okay, the site is for education and entertainment purposes. Therefore, everything that I say after this, you guys, is allegedly. Allegedly, you all. Yes, welcome. I want to thank all my subscribers, my new subs coming in. I see y'all. Welcome. We the sensations over here. Okay, thank you all. Okay, I have been gone so many days, you guys. I had to change the title. Okay, let me start there. I've been gone so many days. I had to change the title, you all. Okay, so we'll get back to R. Kelly update. In the meantime, we got other breaking news. We got other things that we got to talk about. Okay, before I mess around and get out the loop, because again, I've been gone a couple of days. And I done got out the loop a little bit. Hey, I got to get back focused. Okay. So yeah. And shout out to my mods that's been holding it down. Yeah. So before I even talk about, what the lineup or anything, we have some sad news that we have to report, which is the 11-year-old that was killed, and we're gonna get to that. Okay. We have Chappelle on the line because I really wanted to talk about that because I'm a huge Dave Chappelle fan, and I have not even spoke on the story of what's been going on with him, and allegedly he's canceled, but we all know that ain't hey, we're gonna get to that too. So yeah, before I even get started, again, RIP to the child that was killed. And I'm going to share my screen because we're going to talk about that. Hold on a second, you all. Let's get to it. We are definitely going to. Yeah, so it was an 11-year-old, you guys, boy is dead after police said he was, and I'm not going to say the word because YouTube get to tripping, but you guys, you can see the words right there. By another boy, Saturday in it was in Bradford County. So the incident took place between 8:15 and 8:30 p.m. Saturday on Randall Mill. I'm thinking about here in Dallas. On Randall Road, you guys, in Richbury Township. Okay. So a few miles south of the New York state line, according to Pennsylvania police at Towanda. Okay. So the victim was involved in a scuffle over a toy with a 9-year-old, okay, when he, kind of suffered a fatal, that wound to the chest, the state police said. So allegedly all this was over a Nerf toy or whatever, okay? So the two were reportedly playing with the Nerf toys or whatever, when a tug of war ensued over a Nerf gun, okay? During the struggle, the younger boy, who was holding a knife, allegedly cut the victim in the left upper chest. Okay, what I want to know, you guys, is where are the parents? Where were the parents? Because 11 and 9, okay, that's not a legal age to be at home by themselves. But okay. So the victim was a student at SRU, which is Smithfield Ridgeberry Ulster Elementary School in East Smithfield. Okay, so according to a message on the Athens area school district website, which also indicated counselors will be available for students and staff members throughout the week. Okay, because I'm pretty sure it's a lot going on in those students' head right now. Okay, so yeah, that's that on that. I'm gonna close out of that for now. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I want to talk about that for a minute because, again, here we are with these children, minors, with these weapons. Where are the parents? What is going on? I'm really speechless right now because it's like I can't even. So that's 11 and 9. So imagine the younger kids. This is why you have to keep an eye on children at all times because of stuff like this. Now, where did he get the knife from? Okay, and again, where were the parents here? I'm just lost. again, RIP to the young man, 11-year-old that lost his life, senseless. Okay, please pay attention to your children and be mindful of things going on around your children and what's going on, you guys. Okay, I definitely had to touch on that because we talk about this all the time. Oh my goodness, I just, these kids, I don't know, I don't get it. I just don't. I don't know, but yeah. So that's that on that. And just to let you guys know, also, this is a pre-recorded video, okay? I will be going live one day this week, you all. Again, I am actually trying to recuperate from my birthday, okay? So, yeah, that's that on that. The next thing that I wanted to, actually, I'm not going to even, I want to show y'all something. Hold on. Let's get to it. Let's talk about Dave Chappelle. That's what we're going to talk about. Because that's my boy. I love me some Dave Chappelle. So I'm just going to play the video for y'all. So the video going to speak for itself. Let's get to it.
Said in the press that I was invited to speak to transgender employees at Netflix, and I refused. That is not true. If they had invited me, I would have accepted it, although I am confused about what we are speaking about. I said what I said, and boy, I heard what you said. My God, how could I not?
I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let's get to it. What is going on with IG? Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me do this. Hold on. My bad. I shouldn't have did that. All right. Now, let's get back to it. Come on. Hold on. Let's go all the way out of it. Let me get to it, you guys. My bad. I shouldn't have went out of it. It's all right. I will get to it. Give me just a second, you all. Because this is something I definitely need you guys to take a look at, because, man, I love me some Dave Chappelle, and he is deep on everything that he do talk about. So, yeah. Okay, let me go back to my screen. Okay.
Said in the press that I was invited to speak to transgender employees at Netflix, and I refused. That is not true. If they had invited me, I would have accepted it, although I am confused about what we are speaking about. I said what I said, and boy, I heard what you said. My God, how could I not? You said you want a safe working environment at Netflix. Well, it seems like I'm the only one that can't go to the office anymore.
What you say? Pay attention, y'all. What he just said.
I want everyone in this audience to know that even though the media frames this, that it's me versus that community, that's not what it is. Do not blame the LGBTQ community for any of this shit. This has nothing to do with them. It's about corporate interests and what I can say and what I cannot say. cornfield and he let me throw shows there. And people came from all over the country. Some people came from around the world to see those shows. The best comedians on earth came to my home and broke bread with me. And we lived our lives. We found a way to keep moving forward. I made a whole documentary about it. The first night of those shows was a piece that some of you might have seen. It was called 846. And it dealt with the murder of George Floyd. This film that I made was invited to every film festival in the United States, and some of those invitations I accepted. This controversy came out about the close-up. They began disinviting me from these film festivals. And now, today, not a film company, not a movie studio, not a film festival, nobody will touch this film. Thank God for Ted Sarandos and Netflix. He's the only one that didn't cancel me yet. To the transgender community, I am more than willing to give you an audience. You will not summon me. I am not bending to anybody's demands. And if you want to meet with me, I'd be more than willing to, but I have some conditions. First of all, you cannot come if you have not watched my special from beginning to end. You must come to a place of my choosing at a time of my choosing. And thirdly, you must admit that Hannah Gatsby is not funny. I desperately want people to see this movie. But I understand why investors would be nervous since nobody will touch it. I'll tell you what I'll do. I will make it available for all of you. 10 American cities going on sale in the next few days. You will be able to see this movie in its entirety, and you can see what they're trying to obstruct you from seeing. You can judge for yourself, but you cannot have this conversation and exclude my voice from it. That is only fair. You have to answer the question, am I canceled or not? And let's go. Thank you very much, and good night.
Okay, and we gonna stop there, right there on that. Okay, so Dave Chappelle has spoken. So enough said with that. That's that. He said, look here, okay, yeah, y'all pissed off, y'all mad about me talking about the LGBT community, but look here, y'all not gonna sit here and summons me, make me shut up. No, that's what you're not gonna do, okay? And so to the answer about him being canceled, nah, he ain't canceled. And if that's what counsel look like, then like he said, then he's loving it. Because at the end of the day, Dave Chappelle is on a whole nother level, and the white folks know that, okay? And that's the reason why they try to censor him. But hey, the main person didn't, okay? So that's all that matters. There's a message that he is, every time he speaks, you listen and you tune in because you know there's a message. And it's a deep-ass message at that. Dave Chappelle is going to always bring you some deep-ass content. Some fucking, like, his shit is just, it's unmatched. Like, nobody can match his shit, okay? So, yeah, I wanted to share that because a lot of people, may not have seen that. So now you've seen it, okay, over here since said it. Because I'm not going to stop saying and talking about the things that I want to talk about either, okay? Yeah, they've been shadow banning me. Yeah, my shit been getting censored, okay, on certain topics. I don't give a fuck because I'm going to talk about it. And again, okay, so either tomorrow or Thursday, I will be on Spreaker, okay, which is the app I've told you guys to go ahead and download it. It's absolutely free so that I can talk on and a lot of stuff, explicit content. I don't have to watch what I say over there. So I'm trying to get you all geared over there. I hope you guys have downloaded my sensations. I hope you guys have downloaded that app, okay, because I will be over there, heading over there, okay. So yeah, I definitely wanted to talk about that with Chappelle, and I'm not through because there's an article that I wanted to share with you all, and this is what the article said about what's going on. Okay, so it said that Chappelle plays sold out show in the middle of being canceled over Netflix special. But again, I don't know what their definition of canceled is, because our definition of canceled, he not canceled. Okay. So it said Dave Chappelle has remained defiant in the face of calls for him to apologize for jokes he made about the LGBTQ community in his latest Netflix stand-up comedy special, The Closer. Okay, amid the controversy, Chappelle played a sold-out show in New Orleans Thursday. The one-night show at the Smoothie King Center brought in 17,000 fans and grossed 1.5 million at the box office. Okay, so according to Knowya.com, Chappelle headlined the show with Joe Rogan, the popular comedian and podcast host, who also came under scrutiny for comments about C-19. Okay, he said, "I haven't been in this much trouble in my life." Chappelle reportedly, went on. In the middle of being canceled, he broke the attendance record. Okay, so again, you guys, I don't know what their definition of canceled is, but it's not our definition of canceled. Okay, so Chappelle's 90-minute Netflix special prompted condemnation from the LGBTQ community and allies who claimed the comedian's jokes were transphobic, okay, and that promoted hatred against transgender people. So there were calls for the special to be removed from Netflix. Some called on the streaming giant sever ties with Chappelle. Netflix Trans Employee Resource Group and its allies staged a walkout to protest the comedian and demand that the company do more to reduce the harm to marginalized communities. All right, now let's stop there because we already know what Dave Chappelle said. Okay, so that's neither here nor there. He have spoken. He said what he said, and he said he's not going to be censored by no one, and he don't care who it is. Okay, and if you feel some type of way, then maybe you should dig deep within, because that means it's something that you feel insecure within yourself. If you are within that group of people, that you take what he said as such offense. So, because I'm not understanding that, but I'm not going to touch on it. Who am I, to touch on that? Because they go, my little channel, they they already shadow banning me. You know what I'm talking about? So that's neither here nor there. Moving right along, we're gonna get to the main ingredient. Okay, the main story over here on Henry Ruggs, you guys. We're gonna talk about that. We see this so many times within the football league, you guys, and I hate this. It's always our brothers. I don't know. But let's get to it. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen on this one, too. This is on, we're going to talk about Henry Ruggs. He's the receiver, you guys, over at the Raiders, okay? Let's get to it. Okay, so Las Vegas Raiders receiver Henry Ruggs III charged with DUI after a crash left one dead. Okay, you guys. So CNN wrote this, you guys, and reported on this. Okay, that's him. Okay, wide receiver Henry Ruggs III, you guys, of Las Vegas Raiders walk off the field after the team 20-9 loss, okay, to the Chicago Bears. Oh man, I hate reporting this, you guys, because I saw it a lot even with the Cowboys and it would a lot of the players that even, and I'm not gonna get into that, but we're gonna go ahead before I get off track because it's gonna disturb me. I'm not gonna talk about that one. But so Las Vegas Raiders wide receiver Henry Ruggs III has been charged with driving under the influence, DUI, okay, resulting in the death after his car rear-ended another car and left one person dead, according to the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, you guys. Okay, so Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department responded to the crash early Tuesday around 3:39 a.m., okay, near an intersection where they found a Chevrolet Corvette and a Toyota RAV4 that was on fire. Oh, my goodness. And firefighters responded and found a person dead inside the Toyota, you guys. Police said, okay, this is all, I'm going to say allegedly, but it's here, y'all. The preliminary investigation indicates the front of the Chevrolet collided with the rear of the Toyota, okay? So the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department said in a Twitter thread, Ruggs 22, damn, and he's young, 22. Shit, he is. I'm talking about was like he passed tense. Ruggs 22 was identified as the driver of the Chevrolet and remained on scene where he was showing signs of impairment. So police said he was taken to University Medical Center of Southern Nevada with non-threatening injuries. Okay. So then Las Vegas Raiders wide receiver Henry Ruggs III runs a route. Right. Runs a route against the Philadelphia Eagles during the first half of a game on October 24th. So they just basically showing that where he was running the route. So on behalf of our client, Henry Ruggs III, we are conducting our own investigation as of this writing and ask everyone to reserve judgment until all facts are gathered, the statement read. So basically, they don't want us to start making speculation of what's this and that, you guys. They saying let us do our investigation and take it from there. As they said, the Raiders also released a statement saying they were aware of the crash and that we're devastated by the loss of life, and our thoughts and prayers go out to the victim's family. The team statement read, "We are in process of gathering information, and we have no further comment at this time." Okay, so yeah, let me stop sharing my screen on that. Okay, I'm feeling some type of way about that statement that was put out there because it was kind of like I don't know, that wasn't too. They could have done better. That delivery wasn't. If I was a family or if I would be like, y'all kind of like, no, I don't like that. I don't like that, but I guess whatever. So that's that on that. We got to see how that's going to unfold with him. And again, we see too much of our players, So my thing is, if you've been drinking, just leave your shit park, catch you a Lyft or Uber, some goddamn, and take your ass home, and just it's not worth it. Now the life is gone of another person, and now you're facing charge. Well, you have been charged now, okay. And so the thing is, what you're going to be charged with 9 times out of 10, manslaughter, okay, allegedly. Are you facing jail time? Yeah, allegedly, yeah. So could that have been avoided? Of course, absolutely. Yeah, but you're not getting behind the wheel. If you know you are too intoxicated, please don't get behind the wheel. That's just crazy to me. But yeah, so I'm not going to make this a long video, you guys, because I plan to go live. Again, this is a pre-recorded. It's going to go live tonight, but I'm catching up on some things from being off on my birthday. And again, I want to thank all my sensations for tuning in. You guys, subscribe, hit that like button, share, and if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, you guys. We are the sensations over here, okay? Yes, so again, we talked about Henry Ruggs III Las Vegas receiver with the DUI charge. We talk about Dave Chappelle, and we also talk about the young boy that lost his life that was stabbed, you guys, by the 11-year-old. So yeah, this is it's been crazy. It's crazy, and we're going to definitely stay tuned. Also, the update, you guys, on the Ahmaud Arbery, they're on day 10 with the jury selection on that. So that's the reason why I'm not covering any more of the jury selection. We already got a hint of what's going on. Follow that with the jurors. I am. Okay, so when they start the actual trial, we will then go live. I will be going live a lot. Okay, just know that I will be going live inside of the courtroom on the Ahmaud Arbery trial, you all. And also, as far as the R. Kelly update is concerned, I have a whole lot of transcripts from the courtroom that I'm going to be going through. One of my moderators, she's right now is out. We have some things we got to get together on, Miss Tanya Jones, but we got to get together on that. It's gonna be a while because she has some things going on as well. So until then, you all, that as far as the update goes with the R. Kelly thing. So that's why I changed my title on that, because I'm gonna get back with y'all on that. Okay. So yeah. And until next time, you guys, yeah.